Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you guys could be here. I'm Rooster, and right now we're playing Starfield, and this one is a crazy one. We got a distress call way out in the Charybdis system, and I don't even know. All I know is that this gets so much fun. So make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Helps out all of us on the channel. We're all working really hard for you guys because we love you guys. Now, this planet is quite a jump for us to get to, so we're gonna have to suit up and get ready. Plus, there are some fun, crazy things that are gonna happen, so you gotta stick through all the way through. You guys know what to do. Kick it! All right, here we are, guys. Now, we got this distress signal. We're gonna go to Charybdis system. See how that goes. Now, if it's probably one of your active missions, if you haven't already done it, I have it down here at the bottom. That means I've had it for a while. It just like I said, sometimes you're just flying around and you'll hear these signals and then you get one, like a lot of the other places. Now, as you can see, I won't be able to make it in a single jump. So that means we're gonna have to do micro jumps. So go as far as you possibly can, and then we'll just keep making our way around. When we do it, that should be no problem. And then we just got to reset. Make sure we reorganize. There we go. Just to make sure you find the right one. It can be kind of a little bit obnoxious, but until you get the best ships with the biggest fuel tanks and stuff to be able to fly around. Now, we do the last jump. We should have enough to get us there now. There we go. Now, we are going into a level 65 area, so keep your eyes peeled for ships that want to talk. Ooh. Okay, so that is the beacon that's going out. We're going to scan the planet first, as always, when we get to this planet. All right, let's get down here to the Crucible, and let's go check it out and see what's going on down there. Now that we're coming down to the planet, looks like we got something set up here. I'm going to take weapons. I'm going to do a little bit of silency. Scan what you need to scan. Good day, good robot.
Of unknown origin detected. Designated outsider. This is an undisclosed secret location. Please identify purpose or depart.
You're the one. I just got a distress signal. You're the one who sent it. Why are you giving me a hard time, brah?
Acknowledging receipt of emergency request. Explanation deemed acceptable. Clearance granted to Crucible. Outsider will deliver 150 units of copper. Compensation will be dispensed.
That's what your distress signal was, buddy? Come on.
Reminder, deliver required material. End of conversation.
This is incredible. For so long we hoped for any
hello.
visit, and the day has finally arrived.
Yeah, do I really need to deliver that to that robot, or what's going on here? Are you guys really in trouble?
Oh dear, that's a surprisingly tricky question. I'm probably not the person to answer it, but it is a genuine pleasure to meet you.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you too. Now, what's going on here?
Ever. Your arrival is truly an historic one, but many fear what it portends. The societies have closed their doors and are arguing about what to do.
What?
While the rest hide to see which way the wind blows. Franklin would know what to do. He's the oldest among us. You should talk with him.
You want me to go speak with Franklin?
Most of us are like me, free and unaligned. But there are three societies that are...
Oh, good Lord, what have I stepped into?
The believers, the pragmatists, and the renegades. It would be wise to meet each of them. Franklin leads the pragmatists.
Okay.
Crucible is a tinderbox, and any spark will set it off. We're still recovering from a deadly conflict that happened 3 years ago. Far fewer of us are here to greet you today because of it.
All right. I'm just gonna go find Franklin. We're gonna just hopefully use on Franklin the turtle.
They didn't exactly put up a welcome mat, did they?
No, they sure didn't, buddy. Yeah. I feel like,
This unit is busy.
yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, robot. You gotta do what you gotta do. Now, is this like real people in here, or is this just like all robots? Because there's a couple other robots. I'll scan that. Facility robot. There's another robot. And I just, okay, is this all robots here? What is going on? Let's talk to this dude. What's up, Franklin?
I fear the robots shoot you on sight. I am greatly relieved that they let you enter our community, but you come during a delicate time. Everyone will seek to use your arrival to further their own ends.
What's going on here, dude?
Where to begin?
And who are you?
An introduction. I am Franklin Delano Roosevelt,
Excuse me?
leader of the Pragmatist Society. Well, it is gratifying that even after all these years, my name isn't entirely forgotten.
How could you be? You're a president of the
I
United
was an
States.
American president. Well, not literally, but in a sense I was. Everyone that lives here are clones.
Oh, damn it.
Some of us are
You just ran into a
the
clone
greatest figures of history,
planet.
and others, well, we don't rightly know.
It's
When
damn
we
cloners.
die, and some of us die quite often, we are brought back. I cannot imagine how strange this must sound to an outsider.
This has got to be one of my best days ever.
Yeah,
Cora is going to go insane.
I'm with you on this one, Sam. This is like all the books we've ever read.
Here's the question, isn't it? I do not have FDR's memories, but I know every nuance of his life and times. Well, as much as history records. I confess, I feel an undeniable affinity towards him. But no, I am my own man. But
All right, so you just look like him, talk like him, and carry his name.
I have had occasion to see death more than anyone. When someone dies, all they have accomplished here in Crucible, all of their deeds, thoughts, are gone. And when they come back, they are different.
How?
The believers say they are improved. Being reborn can take years, sometimes over a decade. But everyone comes back.
Well, this is some messed up stuff.
See how confusing this may be.
Yeah.
Frustrating. But if it's any consolation, many of us feel the same. And we live here. After decades, centuries, of trying to figure it out ourselves, there is so very much we don't know either. Robots clone us for a reason. Their
Robots are
so-called
cloning you?
mission. But what that is and what we should do about it is something the societies disagree about.
So you split into three factions?
It's best you meet with the other societies. Now, I promise I'll explain the pragmatist's position on matters.
Oh, my Lanta. Come on now. Don't be holding out on me, bud.
Please do. Word has been sent, so the street should be full again. There is more I would talk with you about, but I would not take advantage of your ignorance. Go speak with Amanirenas and Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan's here? Oh, good lord. You guys know how to pick people into clone, eh?
Welcome to town, stranger.
Oh, hello.
Consider me part of the welcoming committee. The name's Wyatt. I'd
Shut
be
your
most
mouth.
pleased if you'd use one of the spare rooms during your stay. For a modest fee, of course.
You run a hotel? Aren't you the sheriff? Like, what? It's Wyatt Earp?
He was. I try to be. I do the best I can to uphold the law, but the societies make that difficult. I expect I've had as much success restraining Genghis as the Chinese did. I do what I can.
What?
Roosevelt and I are both of the same mind on that.
All right. I will keep that in mind. Now, where are you a part of this group?
Whatever side wants to keep the peace.
Yeah, makes
It
sense.
means that the pragmatists and I are often on the same side of things. But you might be surprised the number of times I've had to ask some of them to back off some nonsense.
All right, so you don't want no nonsense, and I can't do it. All right, I'll keep my law breaking to a minimum.
That's a generous offer. I might take you up on it. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay. And by the by, I may have access to some essentials I've picked up over the years. Happy to sell them to you.
What would you need money for? You can have a look at his stock of what he's got.
Cold.
It's nothing great.
Usual times, it's an occasional scuffle. Maybe a black eye when an argument gets out of hand. And then a society goes on a rampage and it's tombstone all over. Reliable keeps things on an even keel.
All right, let's take that room.
It's on the cozy side. It's clean and quiet. Not rightly sure how this works. Never really had visitors.
I'm the first visitor to this planet.
Longer?
So I can't take it for a week, but I can take it for the night. Okay, whatever.
Short on charm, but it's long on peace and quiet.
All right. Now, you can go look at the bed, whatever.
How the hell did you get a gun, Wyatt?
Who is this guy? Why are you questioning the sheriff? All right,
Come
who
on,
are you?
Tell me.
I need to go out there. I want to see and do everything there is to be done.
You got to be kidding me. This is Earhart.
Your ship, she's a beauty.
Thank you.
Travels the stars, right? Tell me, what's it like out there?
Well, it's absolutely
Has
beautiful.
anyone ever told you you're a poet? My name's Amelia Earhart.
Yeah.
When I first woke up in this place, in my head, I knew all about my namesake, her life and her accomplishments. But I also knew how to fly a starship, reactor limits,
How?
thrust
How?
acceleration vectors, and everything. In my mind's eye, I can imagine flying out there, touching
Wow.
heaven itself. And yet, truly,
So they're not just helping recreate clones of people from Earth. In the old days, they're actually manipulating their minds so they can use the technology of the
I
day.
know you owe me nothing at all.
Oh, this
Try
is
to do anything to get off of you.
impressive.
I know the societies want who knows what from you for who knows why. And I don't want to get involved in any politics. I just want, for my single self, a chance to explore.
Look, I could take you out for a spin around,
I
The
can
planet.
earn my way. Like I said, a lot of spacefaring know-how has been put in my head. Let's put it to good use, right?
Oh, Sarah would be loving this right now.
Well, you can't blame me for asking. Do you want to talk about anything else?
All right, so,
I have a few choice unchristian thoughts about some of them,
oh, wow.
but I'm going to stay out of it. Listen, I'd understand you making any decision you have to regarding them.
All right.
Any at all. I just hope you judge me separate. I don't wish harm on anyone. I just want to explore.
Look, I'm not against you wanting to explore. I get it.
I consider myself a most ardent admirer of hers. She feels like family. Distant family.
This is
I like to think we both share
unreal.
a kindred spirit of adventure, though. She broke so many barriers in her life. I would love the same opportunity one day.
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks for chatting. That was fun. Amelia Earhart, hey? I bet she'd love to get up in a nice ship, go fly
I
around.
had hoped you would visit me.
Oh, kind of have to, right? Got to visit all of you.
That you stand before Queen Amanirenas of the Kush, queen of a dead kingdom on a dead world. But I earned my name, and even the sands of time cannot take it from me.
Oh, damn. She sounds absolutely crazy. She's not even cool like Cleopatra, but she's probably badass in her own rights.
It's hollow. my subjects are all dust. If you don't believe me, no, you are not alone. Some clones deride me behind my back. I know this, but I feel in my bones that I am Amanirenas for true.
Well, you
Great. And
technically you are. It's just like you're having your mind wiped each time you
I
die.
remember things no one has told me. Memories of faces, betrayers, lovers,
Oh, damn.
allies.
So she's having a better experience than the others. Or they're just not telling the whole truth.
The right scent. And I close my eyes. And I can picture all of it. So vividly. It aches my heart. My home. My kingdom.
All right. We'll get you back. We'll figure it out. I don't know. I don't know if you're the reincarnated because we know you're a
If
clone.
your mind and heart remain open, you will see the truth of it. Once, I called upon mighty armies.
Uh-huh.
However, on Crucible, I still lead. Have you heard of the believers? Have you heard of the mission? We are the ones who will take our rightful place in these settled systems to bring in a new glorious age and
Well,
break the endless cycles
I'm going to
of
hold you up
passion and
there.
greed.
Because I'm the only one with a starship, and I'm the only one that's going to come around here. And I ain't going to talk about you guys. You sound a little crazy
My
now.
advisors thought the same when Augustus Caesar stood unbeatable at Kush's border. I made war against the mighty Romans.
Okay.
I took their cities and fought them to a draw. No other king or queen can boast of that honor against that famed Roman. And that's just me. Some of the greatest lions of all ages are awaiting rebirth. What are bureaucrats, petty politicians, and lawyers against that?
Yeah, I don't think our space needs any more of that. We're trying to get away from that. I just took a bunch of
There are words all
pirates
over
out.
that we are the chosen. We are meant to better ourselves, to learn, grow, and thrive. All of us represent the greatest figures in our history. Who better to lead the settled systems to a new golden age?
The people that are here now aren't going to be too happy about that.
Do it ourselves. We would have years ago. I do not care.
Can you imagine
Plan is insane.
her standing up trying to give this
What I
spiel
want,
to the
what we
people
want, is a
of
chance to
the
prove
colonies?
to the facility we are ready. When
The
someone has
UN?
achieved their potential,
or the UC?
facility is supposed to set us free among the stars, but the machines have been breaking more and more over the years, and no one has ever been deemed worthy. I need your help to properly fix the facility so that we can prove ourselves and claim our birthright. The facility is another place on this very planet, a place we cannot go
Why not?
as much as we dream of it.
So I'm guessing that's the place where you are created
Then listen,
or rebuilt or reborn.
you must go to the facility. The robots and what drives them is not here. The facility is where they come from.
Okay.
Somewhere far to the east. None of us can travel there. But you can. Go there, please. And see if the facility can be repaired. Then report back to me.
There must be a reason why you can't get to the facility. There's got to be a fail-safe in you. I feel like we're talking like Order 66, Order 68, Order 67. That's just smashing up, stopping clones from doing something, and that the person who's in charge and who's ever at the facility, I'm using quotations. I know you can't see them, but imagine I got quotes, unquotes around my face. Oh, come on. What do we got here, kids? Let's do it. All right, so we got definitely some science fiction bat swamp thingies. What's up, Genghis?
Man from the stars.
I am.
You see me. And you're not afraid to get your hands dirty. I guess the world out there is not so different than here.
No, actually,
Genghis Khan,
I'm used to it.
a pleasure to meet you. Manners cost me nothing. But make no mistake, I will do whatever it takes to escape this prison.
Oh,
I am pleased that the dangers out here are of no concern to you. You cannot be fully human if you trap yourself behind walls.
well,
I would provide fresh meat from my society, so we don't get fat off the robots. Franklin and I see eye to eye on very little.
there's a lot going on here.
Appreciates this, and I always hope to see some means of escape. Perhaps our luck has finally changed. The
Oh, wow, I don't
robots
even-
know many things any Mongol would know. So, hunting game, even such as this, is little challenge to me. So Franklin told you of us.
Where are you getting the
That
weapons
we're
from?
clones. Some of us think that makes us special. That the deeds of our namesakes are somehow ours. But that is blind arrogance. We are just people. Same as you.
How did they get your DNA to clone you?
Not
This-
at all. It is as if I were a student of his life and times from an early age. I know so much about him, but that doesn't mean I am him. I am me,
All right.
and I am content with this.
So you're the ones like, I'm not him, but I'm him, but not really him. That's cool. You got to do what you got to do.
But all this talk gets us nowhere. Too many of the others grovel at the feet of the damn robots, trying to play their roles in a broken game. The renegades will not submit.
All right.
And one day, we will be free.
So you just need to simmer about 3 steps back, Genghis. Okay, bud?
Everything outside of Crucible is unknown to us.
Yeah.
I imagine the settled systems are not so settled that a man who does not shrink from violence can't make a place for himself, though.
You would be
A prison of
perfect
mind
person to
and
take
body.
over
Crucible holds
for
a
the
throne and
pirates.
says, obey, and it is
What are their
yours.
stupid names?
But thrones are meant to be taken, not handed to you by a machine. But it is a tantalizing lie that keeps the others in line. If Crucible had not hobbled us, we wouldn't. I have died a dozen deaths trying to find a way out of Crucible.
Okay, so why can't you get off of it?
Or disobey too much, then death. Crucible
What?
holds our lives in its hands. But now the robots have made a grave mistake. You can go where none of us can.
So
Hold our
you're supposed to, your mission is to leave the planet
all the societies know it.
and go do what you need to do, but if you go
Oh, yes.
where you're not supposed to,
can
you
go
die.
1 or 2 miles from Crucible, and you drop dead.
Interesting.
I have no knowledge of medicine, but it's probably poison. It boils my blood to be subjugated like this. But too many of the clones are sheep.
Interesting.
As long as their pens are clean and comfortable, they bleat their arguments. Even if you think I deserve this cage,
Well,
does everyone? If you want your heartstrings tugged, talk to Amelia Earhart. Doesn't she deserve the stars she craves?
but not if you're going to die if I take you in the ship and take you off planet.
And make the machines let us leave. It is not much to ask, and it will set us free.
Okay. I'm not against turning off whatever these machines are so they can actually just eventually procreate or do whatever. But we're talking, what if they start intermixing, like clones intermixing with regular folk, and then does that contaminate the DNA?
So,
It's a weird question because you start to talk about cloning and stuff. You get into weird
I must confess
stuff. Let me know down below what you guys think
outside
about
thought, rather than the
cloning.
positions. You might be the
This is like some Blade Runner shit right now.
Neutral party we've ever come across.
All right.
I couldn't agree more.
What do you got here for me, Franklin?
Some of the most obstinate and dangerous personages throughout history. It has told them that they should lead in a golden age via whatever means they see appropriate. Setting us all loose, partner as a whole, would invite disaster. We are barely fit to lead ourselves.
But you can't have 3 chefs in the kitchen, man.
It is evident that the facility is decaying. It is both unsustainable and unwise for us to fix and maintain the status quo. Our community must be weaned off the machines, learn how to build, grow, govern ourselves, allowed to raise families so we can pass our lessons to the next generation, and to die when our allotted time is finished.
Okay.
One day we will be worthy of going to the stars. We are just not there yet.
Look at you being all politically correct and all that nonsense.
Do not listen to passion. Genghis can be very persuasive, but he's a fool.
Okay.
In some sense, we are an abomination. A science project made for unknown ends and with uncertain results. Once we are fully human, fully self-reliant, then we should be allowed to join the settled system.
Yeah.
I am sure in time you will see the validity of my argument.
I'm not against your argument.
And see what can be done.
All right. I'll go check out the facility. So, they have Terra Brew. This is what's sometimes I feel you got messed up. They've already said that they've been here for at least a few decades.
It's about Roosevelt. There's something you need to know.
Ah.
Not here.
All right, Wyatt.
I'm even talking to you about this.
All right. Simmer down. We'll go somewhere quiet to chat.
Well, cave, just outside town. No chance of us being listened in on. Please, come as quick as you can. Ideally, before you go to the facility.
Okay.
I'll meet you at the cave.
All right. Sheriff Wyatt Earp wants us to go talk to him outside. You can go check your bed now. But they have the same structures and stuff that we have. But they've been here for multiple decades and centuries. Whomever was doing this has their... I don't know how they got their DNA. That's just a weird question, and I'm not trying to figure that out. But how on earth do they have a Terra Brew coffee station?
You came. I just can't take a chance. These clones, they're psychotic, crazy.
Okay.
If they find out, I'm sorry. I just can't take the chance.
All right, just simmer down. What's up?
Yes, I do. I'm not Wyatt Earp.
Oh, Mike.
God, how I wish I was. I was cloned off a monster. America's first serial killer. H.H. Holmes.
Wait.
Yeah.
Smiley, the local innkeep.
Yeah. Even Sam gets what's going to happen here.
He was a deranged lunatic on Earth. In the 1890s, he owned a hotel. He'd lure people there in this crazy hotel with all sorts of terrible rooms. But I'm not him. You gotta believe me.
Well, at least they didn't try to clone Jack the Ripper.
I'm not. I just run the inn.
All right.
That's all. If you go to the facility, I know you'd find out who I am. And if you let any of these bloodthirsty maniacs know, they'd kill me. But no, that wouldn't be the end. Every time my new clone would appear, death, torture, pure hell. I'm afraid it's you or me. I'm going to kill you.
What? I think you need to just take
don't
3 deep breaths,
See
dude.
no way out.
All right, for one, you've been on this planet a lot longer than I have. Be Wyatt Earp, be the hero if you want to be. All right? Take a deep breath, work with me. We're in a cave. I'll shoot you in the face and walk away.
I just am not sure.
I knew you didn't have a
I'm gonna trust you. Okay?
Wyatt Earp feel.
Just don't tell anyone.
I'm going to tell everybody.
This never happened.
Yeah, you just threatened me and came to a cave to try to kill me. Sam, we will have a discussion about whatever's going on with you and your ex and all that fun stuff when it's time. So here we are. We're at the Crucible. We're going to swing ourselves back around. We're going to go down here to the facility. And you can just fast travel because we're on planet. We're good to go. Now, again, scan and do what you need to do. They've got some creatures running around here. Nothing too crazy, which is fine. What is that? You got a little cockroach? Okay. What's going on? I always like to try to do whatever I can. I'm not going to go running way out there. You do that at your own leisure. But these little cockroaches, I don't want them messing up my ship or anything. All right, let's go into the facility and let's just take a deep breath. Make sure we're going to mine it as well. Try to collect everything we can of value, which there shouldn't be. Now, this place looks like it was built when the settled systems were being settled. All right? There's no difference in the stairwells, nothing. It seems very weird that, you know, we know when people came off. Oh, shit. What do we got here? Hold up. You son of a... Look at this ugly looking thing. All right. Keep your eyes peeled. Yeah, we got some kind of weird nest going on in here. No wonder the facility's having some issues.
This place is ancient. Only been creatures here for ages.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Look at this. Look at the size of that cockroach. All right. We managed to break the top floor. This is a spaceship. All right. So we're going to pick up clues. You can slow it down or pause to read them when you're going through yourself. Confirms was driving me crazy the other day. The facilities are going through. Nothing is too like out of the ordinary. They're just, oh God, come on. He's little son bitch. He's coming up on me. My thought is, why? Even the lockers, they got the games and stuff. The food rations are all the same. As if we were just on a normal, like, do they actually know how long? Like, are they doing full grow clones? Even the weapons, they even have credits here. Interesting. All right. Oh, come on. Are you serious? I got lots of these bullets. I don't think they've been here as long as they think they have been here. There's been some hidings inside the inner facility. Now, I'm not sure what happened to this facility to make it look all like just trashed, straight garbage. I'm sure we're going to find out. why would you need bathrooms and stuff like that if this was all set up to be automated for robots? What's up, kids? Oh yeah, you like that? You like that song, baby? Huh? Ugly little song. Now, I'm guessing these are just these creatures are just native to the planet, and they've used this to become some kind of new den. It looks like it's blown up to the floor here. Woke up for the first time, and I was bleeding. I've heard from the mission. We were chosen. We rule again. All right. Like I said, these guys have got some weird thoughts about what to do with their life. Just regular books. What's in here? Even the workout facility is the same. The posters are the same. Giving me the idea that this isn't as old as it thinks. Unanswered questions. Who created the facility? Why is the mission the real people that created it? Are we really sharing DNA with our namesakes? Okay, so these are from people. They must wake up after they're cloned and left up top in here, in these rooms, to get themselves facilitated with before they head over to the other place. It's good enough. Good enough for me, eh? Somebody's asking these questions. I'm guessing it's one of the different clones that have popped up. We've only seen about 4 or 5 with actual real names. Oh, look at the size. I don't like you. What do we got up here? Oh, there's a big one. That's 85. Get out of here. Whoo. Yeah, we done got messed up now. I'm gonna throw these little landmines. Sam, stay back, Sammy. Oh! Come on, you big. Oh! Okay, we can do the anti-gravity thing. What the? Get! Oh, it's healing itself? Get the here. Seriously, I don't understand what's been going on with my shotgun. I can only load like a bullet at a time. It's absolutely stupid. I don't want to get down there. I think I got it trapped. Oh. I'm only like a level 50, so that's quite the jump for me. Yeah, this place needs to be cleaned up. Massive. What's this here? All right, years of trial and error. Bargain facility is on full lockdown. It's a situation of security override code. Interesting. So whatever has happened, they've shut down the other parts of the facility. The lower section. So even if these guys die, how are they being reborn? If the facility is in like full shutdown. I feel like I have a lot of questions, but I feel like it's one of those things when you start opening up questions and you're like, I'm pretty sure this is silly. And you're like, yep, it is. Because are we going to find the people who created it? Doesn't look like it. If they were, they've already been killed. So we're going to go back to the Crucible. We'll talk to... Oh, am I stuck in my own ship? Get out of here. Get out of here. There we go. Now, I don't know. Like, you can choose whomever you want to be the group leader or whatever you want to do. That's totally fine. Like if you want Genghis Khan to be your dude.
You can hear the howls at night. The defenses have to hold.
The other societies make me sick.
Okay.
This is prison, plain and simple.
Oh, why you guys just say clones?
Exciting thing that's happened, well, ever.
Hello, Genghis.
You ask a question I cannot answer to your satisfaction. It is far to the east. It is where all the machines come from. Beyond that, mystery.
Okay. So you have no idea what it's about? Tell me about your renegades.
We are the only ones that just want to tear it all down and leave. The mission, the facility, all of it are lies. We deserve a chance to really live. I have no doubt many of us will perish or be swallowed up by the settled systems with little to show of it. But I just want the chance that every human is born with.
You lived. You did your thing. You did your time.
Without fail and without mercy. If we go too far, our lives end. Even the most devout believer drops like a stone a little over a mile out. I know this because we have tried it. Many look at Crucible like it is holy or a potential utopia. But the renegades see it truly. It is hell, and it is our prison.
I just don't get.
A serial killer.
Telling the Kong.
Kill for sport?
Yes.
Not that it matters. He is no more responsible for his ancestors than I am for mine. It is of no consequence.
Well, that's good. I'm sure he'll
Things
be
may
happy.
Scary, but he just wants to be free. I can respect that.
Really, Sam?
Show me. Always this planet has its traps and tricks.
Oh, man.
The facility sounds even worse than here. If that's possible.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Security override code. But there is no such thing in Crucible. But this other ship, the Beagle, now that might have what we need.
So this other ship was the actual
Did no
scientist?
such thing. Someone that shared my DNA did. But still, he only sought freedom. How was he to know that the planet was plagued with deadly predators? It was clearly an accident. But I blame the prison, not the prisoners.
All right. Okay.
Ada and her stargazing.
Interesting.
She may be able to help. And she owes me a favor. I will radio her and tell her to help you. She will find the Beagle for us. She must.
Lovelace. Why does that name sound familiar? Why does that name sound familiar? Oh. I feel like... yeah. I thought that was a person. Like 100% think it is.
So we did come from a spaceship. Of course we did. There's another out there.
Ada Lovelace.
What was the Beagle? Why did she and the Galathea part? But all of that in time. First, we must find her. She's not in this star system. I would have spotted her.
Interesting.
I've studied the celestial bodies for years. No trace of a spaceship in orbit here.
She lived in the
or around other
1800s, 1815 is when she was born. Interesting.
planets.
She's a
The radio
mathematics
telescope.
and a
It has a default position.
mathematician.
It resets every morning. I always wondered, why point at Bell 5? Petty frustration I've dealt with for years. Perhaps the facility looks for her sister. Yes,
There it is.
yes, it makes sense. I can send you the coordinates. The Bell Star system is not far. The facility communicates via a secure frequency. When you arrive, tune into that.
All right. No big deal. We just got to fly somewhere way out of our star system. As you can see, all the way here, we're going to run out of fuel when we fly back. But let's give it a try. So you got to do the mini jumps to jump back. Now, this is where we got to go. You need to have a ship that has a C drive on it. Like, you got to upgrade your drives because you need to be able to jump from one planet to the next planet to get to here is 30 light years. So I've switched out the Star Rooster and I picked up a different ship. It's got no weapons, nothing, but it can just pretty much fly everywhere and it's got better range. Just to get me to this part. It took a little bit of time and it was frustrating, but we got here. We're at the Beagle now.
It is pleasant to see you.
It was a pleasure to see you too, my buddy. Now, this looks like a regular ship. It's got the regular weapons, all right. I don't think the clones have been here as long as they think they've been here. That's where I'm going to go with this. One of the clones that was a Kang, or not a Kang. Oh man, now I'm starting to get the multiverse lingo stuck in my head. Kang the Conqueror and all that from Marvel. Genghis Khan, one of his variances earlier messed up and tried to mess up the facility. All right. It is what it is. Maybe that's why they put fail safes in the people so they can't get close to the facility to shut down. That's all I can say about that. We're going to check out this ship. Again, this is one of those ships that looks like we're going to come here for one time only. So try to get whatever we can out of it. If I see anything useful, you know, I'm going to let you guys know. You guys let me know in the comments down below. How crazy is, like, when you're talking about these mighty people of old days, if they got their mission to set up, you know, that's even hard to say. Like, if they're going to set up a new golden age, are they just going to have regular people, or we're going to clone? Like, if we had Caesar, would we clone an army for him? Or we just have him? A general is only good as his troops. Could they have turned the war for, I don't know, the Free Star? What do we got here? All right, we got a lab key. That's good to have. Some darts. So somebody was living in the bottom. That looks like the cargo hold. And why did they break off into three? I know why. They have different ideas of what to do. So they've broken off into three groups. One that wants to earn his place with Franklin and his group. The other one who says they are destined to do this with that Cleopatra-looking lady. And then we have Genghis Khan, who just wants to piece out of here as quickly as possible and wants to go, you know, wreak havoc. Pretty much going to be like the Crimson Fleet. Can you imagine the Crimson Fleet's broken apart, taken down, falling apart, and they get a Genghis Khan as a leader? Come on. Genghis Khan is ruthless. Son of a bee sting. You do not want that guy to be a leader to a group like that. It's very interesting, though. If I was going to do it, well, if I do another run through, maybe I'll side with the Crimson Fleet and then get Genghis Khan. See if I can hook them up. Heck, maybe. Who knows? All right. I think that this area is all switched up. We grabbed another lab key in case we missed the first one, which is kind of cool. There's a lot of robots.
So many robots.
Yeah.
Hopefully permanently shut down non-hostile robots.
So I have opened up some of the computers, but usually the computers are after I've killed any of the turrets and stuff. So that's not helpful. This is literally going to tell me, yeah, turrets. I just killed it, so it doesn't make any sense. Life's weird. Let's move on. We're going to make sure that this ship doesn't ever leave. I haven't seen a single human body yet. That's concerning as well. Like, none. Humans have been here. I don't see any humans. I don't even see any, like, notes or anything. No masks, no clothing, nothing. But these are all the same instruments and stuff we have in our ships. Very, very interesting. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, Crimson Fleet accident. They must have bumped into the Crimson Fleet. Okay. Scanning the planet. All engines are dead. Captain, he's had enough. We started the mission. 121 days adrift. No food, no water. Damn. I pray the mission continues in the facility and God have mercy on them. So it looks like the Crimson Fleet smashed them and left them adrift way out in the middle of nowhere. And they couldn't get back. Now, were they going to set up another planet? Maybe. Oh, good God. But they never got onto the... Maybe they were jumping, and when they jumped, this is why they got stuck here. And the facility has been trying to contact the ship ever since. Holler. Yes, level 50, guys. We're doing it. Let me know if you guys have hit level 50 or you guys further ahead. Let me know how your gameplay is going through so far. All right. See, like, even like Silence of the Sands. Like, there's so much stuff that's saying like this wasn't a long... Oh, God, I almost shot him. All right. We drove back to Crucible. We're back here. Let's go have a chit chat with our friends. Let's talk to the Lovelace. Lovelace.
Please, deadly trouble is brewing. Deal with it, and we can converse at length.
Okay. All right, since I've left, apparently, I'm guessing the three of these little group leaders are getting all antsy. So, that's great. I've been gone for like a whole of 3 or 4 days.
Good. You have come.
Uh-huh.
Amanirenas has sent an ultimatum. Either we meet and resolve things, or she will attack the renegades.
Why am I not surprised?
Be allied with her as well. This talk requires your presence.
Oh.
They fear you will set us all free.
And if I did?
It's pitiful that they would fight to stay in chains.
Now, maybe they don't want to see in...
Which means no bloodshed, no matter how disrespectful they may be.
Maybe they do want to be free, but they just don't want to do the conquering like you do. How about that? How about we all be friends? I don't think we're going to be friends. All right. I'm going to gun up here. All right. Armistice.
Outsider.
Speak your mind.
Oh, good lord.
The outsider has been to the facility. He holds the fate of Crucible in his hands. We cannot allow the renegades to leave here and embark on who knows what terror they have in mind.
That's
I give
true.
you one last chance. Renounce him and pledge to support the mission. If you support me instead of this brute, Roosevelt will stand down too.
I don't like you
We
any
would
more than I
welcome you
like
as our
him.
deliverer. No believer would harm you.
You can't be seriously considering this. And let me be clear. If you choose her and her ridiculous mission, then I will make war on the both of you.
Gods be praised.
All right.
If we stand together, no one can deny us.
The people on the Beagle wanted the mission to go through.
Be forgotten.
Dude, you're going to be reborn again. What you've done
Next
is
time
nothing.
we see each other, Amanirenas.
Amanirenas.
Be on the battlefield. Good. I see the outsider is here.
What? I haven't left.
Speak your words, Genghis. But know that I have no fear of battle, for my cause is just.
I know you've been to the facility. I know you have conspired together. Blood does not need to spill today, as long as the outsider promises one thing. Let the renegades go free.
Okay.
I have no idea. I just don't know what's out there. But
How
the
can you
renegades
get out there?
live fully and as well as we can.
But if I let you
That
go
is
free, it
not
doesn't make
good
any
enough
sense.
for me. Franklin, I know we have been at odds,
Over many, many incarnations.
but surely imagining the believers triumphing sets your blood to boil.
Genghis. The mission is pure fiction. Of this we can both agree. The best outcome of any of us leaving in our present state is to fail in obscurity. But if one of us succeeds, it would visit untold misery upon the settled systems. Stranger,
I don't
can't
need
you
any more
see
problems
why
with
we're
the
not ready
subtle
to leave
systems.
Charybdis yet? It is unfair that all of us have put you in the middle of it, but sometimes responsibility is thrust upon us.
Yeah, I get that, man. I feel like that's everybody's been doing that to me.
Will not fight today.
Coward!
As I was saying, I implore you, if the facility can give us more independence,
No. The mission must be allowed to continue as it is intended.
I sincerely hope you are right about all of this, Amanirenas, because this is our one chance at fixing it.
When I learned you had gone to Genghis after visiting the facility, I feared you had cast your lot with him. I am sorry for misjudging you. But now, we must brace for battle.
I haven't chosen a side. What the? Seriously.
Make no mistake. You are their target. They will not rest until you are dead.
And you guys are then right back in the same boat. You won't be able to do shit without me.
So let's end this.
Oh my good lord. All right, we gotta. All right, we're fighting. Hold up. Sorry, Genghis. Renegades down. Now, this might get sticky. Just be careful. Make sure you save as much as you possibly can. With all these clones and the way things go, sometimes glitches happen. It just happens. Are you ready to talk?
Please, deadly trouble is.
All right, deadly trouble's brewing. Rah, rah, rah. Yeah, I know. All you guys being a bunch of clowns.
We have triumphed, and you are the reason why. All that is left is to go to the facility and restore the mission. To bring a new glorious age to the galaxy.
This is a
Many
stupid
have
mission.
died from pettier causes than that. Stay safe, my friend.
Yeah. We've dealt with enough of these types of groups in the game so far. So I go running around. I can't find her. She's walking up behind me,
The streets again.
tricking me.
I had hoped, however naively, that we were past that. I do not hold you responsible, but your arrival was certainly a lethal catalyst.
I apologize. I need you to help me with the security overrides.
So your mission to the Beagle was a success?
It was.
Let me see. It is done. There is a standard cipher used by the facility. It took me many years and, well, lifetimes to overcome. And now, the mysteries of the facility await you. I pray you choose what befalls us wisely.
Yeah, no sweat, eh? Just all of us clones and everything that's here.
Blood. Always the blood. The only taste worse than victory is defeat.
All right. We're going to fly back over to the facility. We're going to hop into that back section, open up that section that was locked to us, and find out what's hiding down there. Now, Genghis Khan's group's off the board now. Now, do we stick with the mission? Whatever that crazy lady wants to do. She wants to try to bring a new golden age. Look, we're desperately trying to hold all these goofballs with the UC, Freestar, and all the other. Oh, they're all those headaches with all the religious group fanatics, and I'm stuck down here because I'm like, ugh. There we go. Frustrated. Can we unlock it for her? All right, that just unlocks the door here. Do we bring her back? That's the question. Or do we give it to Roosevelt and we tell Rosie, be like, look, Frankie, figure out your shit, get your stuff cleaned up, and figure out what you guys need to do. Clone who you need to clone, stop cloning who you need to stop cloning. Now, I'm expecting to see some vats of cloning bodies, some other crazy things. Not today, robot. Not today. Hopefully Loveless, or Love Less. No. Anyways, that chick, she's smart enough, she might be able to help you fix it. I could send people to help and be friendly with you guys to help set you guys up. But I have a feeling the minute people start to find out what you guys are here, they're going to quarantine this planet right off. Especially when it comes to cloning. Go inside there, give it a good check if you need to. Let's go down here. Now, like I said, make sure you save your stuff multiple times. Like, save before you jump down here, just in case anything goes blur or goes crazy for you when you're in these spots. Not saying that if you got in here, you obviously can handle yourself, but sometimes games glitch. There we go. Gotcha. Now, there are clones working down here. So that's types of people. Gotcha. And robots. So they obviously have people that work at the facility like workers, and that's their job. Look at all the bodies. Now, are these people that are being cloned? And remotes. And turret remotes. Terrific. I would have expected at least this side where the humans or the clones or whatever and the robots were to be a little bit more put together, but apparently it's not. It looks like they haven't cloned anything in a long time. Okay. Ah, there's the vats. Nice. Oh, there's the clone leader. We're getting hit from all sides, guys. There we go. Turret guns, everything. Come on. Gotcha. Now just take your time. Let's go deal with this. Who's over there? None of the vats have anything in it. Oh, I see him up there. Get it. Okay. We got a few. Switching up the weapons constantly. Turrets. Clones. Turrets. Turrets and clones. So, I'm not sure of like why the facility looks run down, but it is what it is. Oh, come on. Really? Thank you. What's this? A little slidey door? A little section that's been blocked off? Where do you lead? Poisonous water's been broken, so... Oh, is this the back of the beginning? Yep. That's where all the bodies come from. So that's, I guess, a secret way if you wanted to get around them. So you can take that, and that'll bring you up to the top, and you can get around. Checking the facility. I haven't found anything that screams like, whoa. Not even any kind of like weapons, nothing. So whatever was going on here was pretty... This is the cloning actually facility. That's where we were before. There are a couple books. All right, I'll take that one. Now, these are different notes, different columns from the doctors, and they're all just talking about how the facility is not working. Nothing of like that grabs you, which I thought was really weird. They were like, we just got to keep trying to do our best for cloning. Like, I was expecting someone to be like, you know, I don't know. I was expecting someone to be like, I can't believe we're going to die here. Can't believe Bob's gone. And they're like, nothing. To be honest, I don't know how those clones lived on this side. Oh, what do we got here? Facility key, thank you. Now, save it here before you go in. We got the manual for the robots. We can reboot the system. Now, we can put it to restoring the current mission, or we can go... I'm going to give it to Franklin. I'm going to let him take over. And he can do whatever he wants to do when he needs to do. I've done it the other way. Whoever you pick, the other person is going to want to kill you. If you put it back to reboot the system, they all just want to kill you. And the game, for whatever reason, becomes a pain in my ass and glitch for a while. Now, we have harvest organs here. Make sure you do take them to an off-market sale before you go to anywhere in the settled systems, because if you get scanned with those organs on you, you're not going to have a good time, all right? They'll be all up in your grill, arresting you, making you do, service good times. Now, we're going to get back over here to Crucible, and we're going to talk to them, and hopefully Roosevelt can get Crazy Lady to simmer down. I don't want to deal with any more of it. I think they're not ready. They're not, let's be honest, they're not mentally ready at this point to start coming up and meeting everybody in the settled systems.
As much as Genghis always pushes for war, I truly wish it wasn't necessary.
I know.
What was long sought after is upon us. Change. Not all on Crucible will approve of what you have done, but doing what is right is seldom easy or free of difficulty.
Yeah, I would say that.
Have given us all a chance for self-determination. Maybe in time we will be worthy of going to the stars.
Well, I just hope that you guys are be able to maybe grow this settlement.
For some of us, that will be a rude awakening. You have my enduring thanks. And anytime you need safe harbor, know that Crucible is here for you.
Thank you, Roosevelt. And that's it. Clone Planet still here, still going strong, and it looks like the guy wants that 150 copper. So that's where we're going to leave it, guys. This is crazy. You got to let me know. How much fun is that? I think it's a nice touch to do this, but at the same time, I feel like I'm watching Alien, Predator movies where I have like 1,000 questions, and at the end, they're like, we got to go find our makers. And you're like, come on, stop it. There's a lot going on here, and I guarantee it's going to progress later on with other quest lines and stuff. So we'll keep an eye out on that. Let me know what you guys think, feel, and how you guys progress and who you picked. All right? So until next time, guys, stay safe, keep on gaming, and like always, unlock your rage.